was the third? Candidate number 2? Okay, here is it. The question is, how do you define charisma?
I define charisma. It is the thing or characteristic that you must have. It is a characteristic that you attract others. And when we say charisma, it's not about yourself. It is the characteristic to inspire, to be happy, and making difference in this world. Thank you.
And do you have charisma?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Candidate number 29.
Hello, how are you? Candidate number 29?
Very good, sir.
Yeah. If given a chance, what would you do that would make your mother happy?
She's very supportive to me, so I know anything that I would want to become and to dream of and to be wanna be. I think that would be the greatest thing that would make her happy.
Thank you.
Candidate number 9.
Number 9. What is the characteristics that you have that will make you proud of yourself? What makes you proud of yourself?
Thank you for the very nice question. The characteristic that I have that will make me proud of myself is that
Okay.
that I can still face the world without any regrets and thank you.
Yeah, you can praise yourself a little less. It's good. Thank you, number 9.
Candidate number 21.
Candidate number 21, how are you? What makes you different?
What makes me different, obviously, is my color. The way I look. I know what color because I was able to infect others in such a different way. I'm able to voice out for myself, not just for my look, but for my total personality. And I'm proud of it.
Candidate number 16. Number 5, sorry.
How are you, Mr. Ramos?
I'm doing great.
Okay. What's one thing that you are proud of your city? Ano yung pinagbabalaki mo sa siyudad mo?
Tingin ko po, ang pinagmamalaan ko sa bayan ko ay ang lahat ng yung sa inyo ay matulungin sa lahat ng tao.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now the candidate number 16.
Kamusta ka?
Mayroon gabi sa tanan.
What's any what can you say about yourself?
Thank you. I'm a businessman and also a freelance model. I just recently graduated Masters in Business Administration at the Ateneo de Manila University. And I'm really proud to be to be part of the semi-finalists of this competition. Thank you.
Please come to the stage. Candidate number 17.
Oh my God.
Okay. Good evening, Candidate number 17. Good evening. Patapay lang ng mga taong may balak tumakbo ngayong elections. Ano ang tingin mo sa mga artistang tumakbo?
Sa tingin ko po naman sa kanila ay magagampanan po nila ng mabuti ang kanilang tungkulin. Dahil wala naman po tayong karapatang mahusga porket sila ay isang artista o isang normal na tao lang. Ang alam ko po, meron silang adhikain at meron po silang eagerness para tumakbo po. At dahil din po, naniwala ko kaya po nila ang pagtakbo at pagbulok sa pwesto. Salamat po.
Now, the candidate number 15.
Good evening, Candidate 15. Good evening. So go to college or not? Why?
Of course, to go to college. I finished my Bachelor of Science in Nursing last 4 years, and I'm now taking my Master's of Arts in Nursing at the Mindanao State University. Of course, education is the only thing that no one can ever take to us. So I would like to tell everyone that you have to finish your schooling. It's the only thing that we can have.
Thank you,
The next one is the candidate number 3.
Okay, candidate number 3. Good evening. Yeah, during the premiere, nakita po natin na may mga katuta. So, anong nasabi niyo kay
Ang mga tattoo po kasi ay isang uri ng art na kapag tinatak sa sariling balat mo ay merong ibig sabihin sa buhay mo. Tulad ng tattoo ko dito, girlfriend ko po siya, and I love her so much. Kahit nung maghiwalay kami, hindi po yun mawawala sa akin. Thank you.
Salamat.
Please come to the stage, candidate number 4.
Okay, candidate number 4, good evening. If you win the Mr. Philippines title, do you think you deserve it? And why?
I think that I would deserve the title because I am proud to be a Filipino. As well, even although I am under American influence, I still hold true to myself, the value of a true Filipino, and I know the Filipino worth. And if I get a chance, with God's grace and your acceptance, when I go to Mr. International, I'll show everybody around the world the value of the Filipino people.
Good evening, Commander number 20.
Well, good evening to you, sir. Good evening to all the people here in Highland Bar.
Okay. Here's the question. If you win the Mr. Philippines 2012 title, do you think you deserve to win?
If those 10 judges choose me as the winner tonight, I think I deserve to be the winner as Mr. Philippines 2012.
Why?
Because those 10 judges see the quality of the Filipino gentleman, which is smart, patriotic, and talented.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Candidate number 19.
Good evening, Candidate number 20. How can you help the poor in your own way?
I can help the poor people in my own way by giving donations and of course nurturing them how to recover from their state. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please come to the stage, the candidate number 8.
Good evening, Candidate number 8.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Here's the question. What's your platform being Mr. Philippines 2012?
Okay. My platform is I have my advocacy in life. If I win Mr. Philippines, I will inspire others. I will inspire them. I will, uplift them and help them with my play and prayer.
Thank you. Thank you, Candidate number 8.
And now, number 12.
Good evening, Candidate number 12. Good evening. Here's a question. Who is your role model in life?
My role model in my life is my parents because they are the one who guide me when I grow up, and then they teach me so many things that will make me a real man, and they love me. So they are my role model.
Thank you, Candidate number 12.
And our last semi-finalist, candidate number 7.
Winning the Good evening, Mr. Rojas City. Good evening. Winning the Mr. Philippines 2012 is high requirement.
I'm aware of that. But height doesn't matter in this competition. Being a Mr. Philippines is not about the height, it's about the personality. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Today number 12.
Good job, gentlemen. Thank you to all the candidates. I see you a bit later. And now, before to the announcement of our biggest winner, let me call the stage the winner from last year, Mr. Philippines 2011, Francis Oliver Lopez. So do you have any concern to give for the next Mr. Philippines? And tell us also about your experience representing your country.
Okay, I'll tell about my experience first. Okay. So, actually it was fun. The first night after the
of Mr. Philippines. I was really nervous before flying to Thailand. Actually, I couldn't sleep because of mixed emotions, excitement, fear, anxiety. So, I really didn't sleep that night. And when I was on the plane with my director, Dr. Joseph, I prayed to the Lord that actually, I was excited because it will be the first time that I will fly out of the country. So, when I was on the plane, I prayed to the Lord that, Lord, please, don't crash this plane. Allow me to set foot on a different soil. So, when I was in Thailand, my heart was really pounding. I didn't know what to expect, and having met all the candidates, I was really shocked, and the thing that I expected happened. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I was the shortest one. So, aside from being, I didn't look it as a negative side, or I didn't become a pessimist. Being the shortest among the group, I said to myself, hey dude, being the shortest doesn't make you a lesser person. And I said to myself, they will notice you quickly because you are the shortest one. So, yeah, to make this story short, the experience was it was great. Learning new things from different cultures. You have friends from all over the world. You have 40 friends or 40 plus friends around the globe. It was priceless. So, to the next Mr. Philippines, you should, what should I say? Just make our country proud. Represent yourself, and that's it. Pretty much.
Something that I like to say for you. There's a lot of tall men that are not a big man. So be short. Doesn't matter. You can be a big man even short, right?
Yeah, thanks.